Hey, what's going on, guys? Just gotta explain some stuff. You already know how this is. I'm gonna explain some stuff, you're gonna understand it, and the people that are avoiding this knowledge are gonna have some trouble. Okay, so, remember how I was telling you? Oh, wait, no, okay. Okay, so, fuck, I lost track of it. So, in our attempt, this is not what we're doing, but this is representative structure. In our attempt to create a logical passage that benefits everybody, we have these points of occurrence that we all need to negotiate around based on what's the best outcome for everybody. The win-win, the no loss of continuation of choice, right? And that sometimes there's a conflict that occurs at a point. Now, at this point, there's often two sides, and one side explains logically why it should occur, and the other side explains logically why it should occur. Now, in most cases, the one that's more logical is just accepted by everybody and we move on. But these guys who are fucking retarded have developed a physiological strategy in which they use an event that is said within the preset context of basic orientation socially. And what this does is, because the event that they're saying is a guilting event and disturbing and requires too much, oh wait, no, I'm supposed to say that here. Because the event requires too much of a contextual explanation at different perspectives, it pretty much blows up the entire discussion, which opens up the opportunity, which stalls everybody because they can't explain why that's okay, because they just keep saying, no, this is what happened, this is what happened. They reset, and it takes too long to get us back to stabilizing that. And the reason that it needs to be stabilized quickly is because if we don't stabilize it, it'll actually disturb a lot of individuals into making error decisions because they can't figure it out on their own. So, these guys say this thing again, and it disturbs everyone every time they don't get what they want. And they use this pretty much as a social, ethical bomb to explode events whenever they can't have what they want. And during the explosion, during the disturbance, is when the people participating in this tactic will go off and attempt to assert as many physical occurrences as possible. Now, unfortunately, this specific thing that they're saying allows for too much possibility of pretty much rape. Like, pretty much rape is now okay. Now, you can hate me for saying that. I'm just pointing out the facts. The way that they set this up, and I know for a fact this was a strategy because of how it's ethically aligned, how much it fucking works. It's pretty much, that happened, now there are no rules. While there are no rules, y'all can't say shit about this because y'all can't tell me that that's okay. And it's like, well, we can, you just don't want to listen, and you purposely set things up that way so that we couldn't explain it in time before you started doing what you do. And so they do a bunch of attacks. They set up a bunch of physiological instances, and they use those moments to quote from going forward. They refuse to go back to the precedent that created those occurrences. And what they say is pretty much, well, we're going this way now. It started, so there's no going back. But we can go back. We always can go back. And remember, you may think that I'm making an absurd accusation about this strategy. You know what this is. And so, I want you to understand something. Remember that our soul, our brain, our concept is responding to so many concepts at once that it's creating like a neurological process that is more complex than we can say and more complex than we can demonstrate with just one motion of the body alone. And so, because there's all of these connections, all of these desires that want to be made, these hush values that want to continue to occur, combined with a bunch of people who also have the same goal, their intricate actions will create, over time, the passive structure to make a bomb like this, especially against me, a guy who's always fucking winning the fucking logical argument, and you got in trouble for fucking beating me up every time you lost, and so needed a bitch ass excuse, and you can fucking try to act like you don't know what this is. Go ahead, fucking blind yourself. Go dumb, nigga. I got you. I'm ahead of you, bitch. I could have fucking poked that screen out and it would have been real, and y'all would have been trapped in that dumbass lie. Y'all would have been a fucking movie, bitch ass nigga. Alright, love you guys. I gotta go.